Because I can't believe what happened at Hull. I can't believe that we said something on this podcast months ago. Because Brian Carney said it on the telly and it turned out to happen. I can't believe it.
Whoa.
Right.
Calm yourself down.
I was only copying Brian Carney.
Yeah, no, but
I don't have an
he didn't get in
original
trouble for it, though, did he?
We might have done.
I don't know. I only seen once he at the launch and he says hello and I say hello back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I like all the people who remember what my name is, like Brian Carney and Brian McDermott, and that's about it.
I remember your name.
Well, you do, yeah, but...
Oh, I'm not big time enough for you, sorry. When I've got my change, and I'll remember. Don't you worry.
I'm not getting that shirt now, am I?
No.
I'll bring you some Olympic top trumps if you want on Friday.
Pardon?
I've got some Olympic top trumps if you want them. How's the top trump things? When are you out?
I don't know.
Did you have that giant top trump at the Magic Week?
Was it for Christmas?
Yes, I think it's the winter edition. Yeah, that was crazy. Cool, but crazy. I'm a top trump.
They say we haven't spoken about this, have we? This is so long ago now. I'd forgotten.
Yeah, there's loads that's happened this year. They've just not been on, have they? You never want me on.
That's not true. That is not true.
She's catching them all today.
I don't want to message you every week saying,
Pokemon.
joke about the podcast, joke about the podcast. You know, it's fear of rejection.
No way.
Should we talk about yesterday or Hull? Because we get Hull out of the way. Get Hull out of the way.
I'm not sure there's a lot to say.
Well, there isn't, is there? They've got new investment. Oh, what a surprise. Who knew? The stories that talk about it and don't mention the elephant in the room are poor, by the way. But if you do mention it, then...
Isn't... Yeah.
Because it's, you know, what did you teach at school?
Maths and PE.
So if 2 plus 2 equals 4, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it always equals 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? It's black and white. There's right and wrong.
Black and white.
It is black and white.
Exactly.
Irregular
that's
hoops,
what I like
yeah.
And right and wrong, and there's some rights and wrongs, isn't there? So...
Don't know upset Hull.
You were right.
Well, I mean... hardly the biggest prediction we ever made, that one, I don't think. But, you know.
There's some validation going, isn't there?
It just depends where it goes from here, but I suspect that the fans are a little happier of Hull FC.
Now they're
going to be stability.
They're going to be better than Wakefield now, because Wakefield are the current rich people, and now Hull have got more money, so they're going to be better than Wakefield.
Yeah.
Which is not a great battle, but all they want to be is better than Hull KR. But unfortunately, Hull KR have got tenure at the minute, and they've got.
I do think it's quite funny at the moment that the Hull and Hull KR clubs are vying with each other to say who's got the more season ticket holders. That is a little bit like a weeing up the wall.
We're back to that again, aren't we?
We've got 6,000. Oh, we've got 7,500. We've got 8. We've got 9.
I assume that doesn't happen in women's rugby.
It's great. It's great for Hull KR, by the way, that they have got the most they've ever had season ticket holders. Is it 9,500? Which is virtually the ground's capacity. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I think, but that's a club that have progressed steadily. Like there's been no huge investment. There's been no change.
There have been some new people come on the board who have money.
Yes, I mean, but not as in like huge. You know, like in the fans forum the other day, there was like we are investing substantial amounts of money into this club. Okay, by stating that, the expectation now is insanely high.
Yeah, but who are they going to buy? Who's out there?
Well, no, but the other thing that Hull KR have very cleverly done is use the best of their asset, which they have.
Yes. Yeah.
So they've got their 3G pitch, and obviously they've built and renovated a stand, and they're still looking now to the land that is around that they own, and that's part of the reason why investors came on board, because the value of their investment wasn't going to go down. It's difficult for Hull when you don't own your own stadium.
But then I think there's also what Hull KR have done right is they've got the staff. Which, and the fans forum for FC the other day, they mentioned about the staff not being right, but the staff for KR have progressed. The pre-season has been strong. They've had the same, 24 players. In terms of injuries, there's not anything too major, you know. So and that to me screams at the process that have been done right from the very start. So, and that's been 2 years now, going on 3 seasons of steady, progressive sustainability from KR, which means that they are being able to put out a similar team, which means they are being able to, all of their players are coming off. So it all starts, I think, from, you know, that the hub of that and the buy-in from the staff and the players in pre-season and how fit and healthy and well the players go. So
they said some of the staff are, you know, nothing better than a boss saying in public, "Nah, some of the staff aren't that good." That's good.
I think it was more that there's been a change in staff and they've got the right staff now. And
the right structures.
And the right structures and the
people
investment,
who clean the stadium and
investment
do the
in the staff. But
We'll see what happens, won't we? We'll see what happens because the league table doesn't lie. Hull were getting criticised this year because they finished second bottom of the league. They didn't finish second bottom, did they? Yeah.
On points difference.
And nearly lost, and could have lost to London and could have finished bottom. And Derek would have loved that. He might have exploded if they'd have finished bottom.
Oh, God, love Derek.
I know, well, this is where we, let's not go over that. This is a happy studio. So.
Oh, come on.
I think Leigh have been sensational getting building a club.
Mm.
I mean, how you go about it, whether you like to trumpet your achievements or do it quietly in the background. I think again, Leigh are up to something like 7,000 season tickets. That's the most they've ever had in their history. So for all of the, you might not like some of the brashness around what
Bravado.
they do. It's working. It's the people of Leigh are buying into it.
Any press is good press for rugby league, and Leigh do the press very well. They do PR, marketing, social media. The stuff that they get put out, the stuff that Derek puts out, is all attraction.
You're being marked on that now with the interaction. So
yes,
it's a fine line sometimes.
Yeah. When people are making comments about IMG and whether they like it or not, whether they rate the ratings and whether that's the right thing to do, I've never seen rugby league as publicised as it has been this year because it's a necessity. The rugby league, RFL are leading from the top. And all the clubs are having to do a little bit more.
IMG, their influence has been, yes, they bought in grading, but also the digital awareness around every club, which they have helped them to engage in.
Yeah. I was on a train to London, and the LED screen, whatever it is, had the Old Trafford thing, the grand final publicised on it. And I know that sounds minor to some people, but for me, that's more exposure.
Yeah, it's better than no.
For every 10 people that see it, 2 might go, "Oh, what's that?"
You can guarantee that the first game of the first day of Magic Weekend, Leigh versus Catalans, there'll be plenty of people there because Leigh will no doubt promote it heavily to their fan base, and they'll have a kit and everything, and that'll be good because usually the first game it's pretty.
It was good this year.
It's not the
last
game of the Sunday, isn't it?
Well, it's the biggest game of the weekend. Oh, everyone wants to see it. The Battle of Heath Common, Cass and Wakefield for the Ben Taylor Trophy. The winner gets to keep him.